Episode 3604, Stress Less, Connect More.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Kristianne Wargo.
Happy day. Are you ready for an incredible weekend? Oh, come on. Are you ready for some football? Okay, this is not about football, not at all. It's about who you're sleeping with. Oh, yes. Stress less. Connect more. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you'll want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, Inspiring Connection and Community. Okay, if you need something to do this weekend, and your spouse likes football, yeah, I'm talking to the woman here. If your hubby likes football, just grab your favorite book, something, snuggle up next to him, and let him yell and scream at the TV a couple times or however he's watching his football games, and just be near him. Oh, yes, stress less, connect more. Because you know what? The holidays are here. They are. And sometimes we just go through life just kind of going through the motions and we don't even know what we're missing. And for many married couples, the holidays bring this wave of stress that threatens to overshadow the true spirit of togetherness. You are better together. And I know sometimes you don't feel like that's the case because you're fighting over the stupidest things. Come on, let's be real. And sometimes you're like, oh, I want to go to dinner, but we can't afford it. Or gosh, if the kids would just go away for 5 minutes and not need me, that would be amazing. Well, in a time when love is in the air, stress less, connect more. Oh, my friend, as the holiday season approaches, the air fills with just this beautiful scent of freshly baked goods. Oh, I can smell them now. The sugar cookies and the spice cake and the pumpkin pie and delightful spiced apples, twinkling lights that adorn the streets, and the anticipation of joyous celebrations looms in the air. I mean, you know it. You're probably going to things for your kiddos. You've got, stuff at church. You've even got traditions in your own home. Yet during this time, it's essential to prioritize nurturing the bond between you and your spouse. It's time to stress less and connect more. During the holiday chaos, it's crucial to remember that the heart of the season lies in the love shared. It's this magical time meant to be shared with loved ones, not by yourself. If you're married, who wants to sit there in the shower and cry? Let's be real. Who wants to be in the corner acting like, oh, woe's me? No. That's not what the holidays are about. And I know you may have struggles and troubles. I get it. You may not be on the same page about a lot of things. But when you're looking at the holidays, could you look at them differently for just a minute? Because for many of us as married couples, it can bring about this whirlwind of stress and distractions that hinder the true connection between us. So instead of getting bogged down by the endless to-do list and family obligations and community things that we're like, we've got to be out there. Maybe it's even job required. You've got 2 or 3 job events that you have to go to. And you're like, I kind of like going to them, but I really don't because, it just takes time away from us. It's time to shift the focus back to what truly matters, nurturing the bond between you and your spouse. That is your Kiss to Keep It Simple strategy on this wonderful, beautiful holiday season. Nurture the bond. But before we can go through kind of what that looks like, I want to ask you a question. What are you currently doing in your marriage now? Are you making time? Or are you just getting by day to day? Now be honest with yourself. And if you are making time, how much time? Is it reasonable to say that your all's relationship is like 3 or 4 or 5 on the to-do list? Seriously. Maybe you're still thinking, gosh, I have so many Christmas things I need to do. I still have to finish decorating the house. My house is a disaster zone. I've got to finish ordering or going shopping for gifts. I've got family coming over, so I have to prepare for that. Oh, wait, and I'm supposed to be hosting a party at our house, and I haven't even thought about what that looks like. And then you're like, oh, wait, did I mention anything about my spouse? The person I said I want to do life with, yet it's during the holidays. one of the most memorable times of year to make those memories so that when you are without them, it's the memories that fill your heart. What does it look like in your marriage right now? Are you settling for less or are you wanting more? Well, let's look at 3 ways that you can impact your connection and stress less about all what's happening within your 4 walls and outside your 4 walls. Number 1, unplug and unwind together. In the midst of, holiday chaos, it's crucial for us as couples to carve out that quality time for each other. Put away the smartphones. Put away your cell phones. You don't need them. Now, I didn't say turn them off, because if you've got kids that are at other parties and you got to go pick them up, you've got calendar reminders. I get all of that, but you don't have to hold them in your hand, okay? If you're doing that all the time, that's a crutch. And we'll leave that for another episode. We probably need to move in a whole series at the new year. I'm serious, because we are so connected to our smartphones more than we're connected to the hearts of the one we're sleeping with. Think about that. Turn off the TV and create a cozy ambiance where you can truly connect, right? Enjoy a quiet evening by the fireplace. Yeah, you may have to wait till the kids go to bed. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you need to take a leisurely stroll through the winter wonderland in your community, or simply snuggling up on the couch or even in bed with a cup of hot cocoa or tea, whatever warms your bones. These are the moments of undivided attention that can reignite the spark in your relationship. It's in the hustle and bustle of the holiday season where it's easy to get caught up in the external noise. We're always worried about, what is everybody else doing? I've got to be better or equal or whatever. Unplugging and unwinding together allows you to create a sacred space for a genuine connection to flourish. If you don't make time, time won't happen. You got to make time to be better together. Are you willing to do that? Unplug and unwind together. Number 2, share gratitude and affection. Ooh, yes, this is where it gets sassy and sexy. Oh, yes, on the holiday season where stress is less. Well, not really. We know stress is more, but that's what you want to do, right? That gratitude and affection for each other does melt away stress. Go out there and look at the studies. Amidst this flurry of gift giving and party planning, it's fun at times. Don't forget to express gratitude and affection towards your loved one. You know, that one that you say, oh, you're so sexy to me. I just love you. I just want to pinch your cheek, whether it's the one that you see next to the nose or the other cheek, wink, wink, just saying. Take time to acknowledge the little things they do that often go unnoticed. It's important. Now, you might be saying, I always do that, Kristianne, but he never does it back to me. I get that, but that doesn't give you the excuse to say, I'm not going to do that. You still need to extend it. So write that heartfelt love note. Prepare their favorite meal, and yours too, right? Offer that warm embrace filled with love and appreciation. These are the kindness gestures that strengthen the bond between you as husband and wife, fostering this sense of connectedness that truly transcends the holiday season. And that's what you want. Expressing gratitude and affection towards each other is a powerful way to nurture your relationship. Small acts of kindness speak volumes and deepen the emotional connection between you as a couple. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to go the extra mile, even if your spouse isn't? And finally, number 3, create meaningful traditions together. Remember, you're better together. And one of the most beautiful aspects of the holiday season truly is the opportunity to create those lasting memories with your loved ones, right? It's the traditions. It's, oh, well, I remember when we did this. You know what it's like. You remember whether or not you had the best Christmases ever or you just got by, you remember them. And I can tell you that there were some probably hopeful moments in your memories. Well, that's what you want to experience within your own relationship. So instead of getting caught up in the materialistic aspects of Christmas, focus on cultivating meaningful traditions as a couple. Now, you might be saying, you don't know my life right now, Kristianne. It's kind of crazy. We've got kids in middle school and high school. Great. That's fabulous. They can do things on their own. You're like, yeah, but I really want them to do things with us. That's okay too. But in the season of life that you're in, with the stages of life that your children are in, how can you as a couple create traditions? You know, our family is growing now in different ways. And we've got grandbabies now. We've got kids that are dating seriously. And so how we come together looks different than when it was just, my husband and I and the kiddos. It looks different, and it should look different. If you're trying to make Christmas the way you had the kids when they were little, I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's not. You're in a different season of life because they're in a different stage of life. So you've got to morph with them. You've got to change. You've got to evolve. So whether it's decorating the tree together, maybe your kids don't all come around to decorate the tree. Why? Because they live in 10 other different states. Okay, that's a lot. But, if you have 10 kids, that's a lot. Or maybe they just travel a lot and they're in 10 different states. You don't know which state they're going to be in next. But maybe it is that precious time that you're saying, you know what, maybe we decorate a tree together, and maybe we downsize our tree. Maybe we don't need the 7-foot, the 9-foot, the 12-foot, the 15-foot, whatever it is. For me, I would love a 30-foot tree outside my house in the middle of my yard. And my husband would say, you can have it, but I'm not doing it. That's exactly what he would say. And I would say, okay, but yeah, we've got renovations going on still. So that's not going to happen this year, maybe next year. But seriously, what can you do together? Maybe it's get in the kitchen and cook a meal together, or festive treats that you enjoy feeding to each other. Wink, wink. Maybe it's reading a book together. No, not you each have your own book. Maybe it's coming together and reading an Advent Bible study together, or it's reading just this great book that you wanted to read, but you read it together. So you read a little bit, he reads a little bit. How fabulous is that? Or, maybe you're stuck and you're like, you know what? I just want to sit on the couch and binge watch our favorite holiday movies. Then do that. These shared experiences can strengthen your bond and infuse your relationship with joy and tenderness, which creates togetherness. Creating meaningful traditions together allows you as a couple to build a foundation of shared experiences that strengthen your connection. And these rituals, these traditions become a source of comfort and joy, nurturing the emotional bond between, yes, you as husband and wife. So let's go back to the original question. What are you doing currently in your marriage now? Are you making time, or are you just getting by day to day? Amidst the hustle and bustle of this holiday season, and boy, it is on, and we are still chilly. We are below freezing, and I'm all for it not to be. But let me tell you, what I do love is that I can come up and snuggle up to my husband. Doesn't matter how hot we have the heat turned up to or how hot and roaring the fireplace is. Our snuggles are even better because it's cold outside. Hey, baby, it's cold outside. You know what? Use that time to prioritize your relationship above all else. You get to create your now as a couple and create meaningful traditions during this festive holiday season. Stress less, connect more, because love is truly the greatest gift of all. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.